It's Madden NFL 24. Coming.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
And he is, without any question at all, the focal point of this offense. Had an unbelievable game running the football last time out. And we're not just talking about little scampers here and there for 5 or 10 yards. We're talking about big, long, explosive, field-flipping runs. And that's something this defense is well aware of.
Now Jackson taps his forward jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Running left, here's Mitchell. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
On first down, they go back to Mitchell. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The numbers last week for Mitchell. 13 carries, 57 yards.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he will have the Ravens first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. Teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in the game.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Now it's Jackson. And his throw is going to be incomplete. These two teams matching up for the 2nd time this year. Their first meeting back in October, Week 6. And it was the Ravens getting the road victory in that one. So now they'll look to finish off the season sweep here in Baltimore. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 33. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them, and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
A look at the numbers for Harrison last week's game. 23 carries, 125 yards.
And the way they ran the ball last week has to bring a smile to the faces of the entire coaching staff, because not only are they seeing a back pile of yardage, they're seeing an offensive line in sync, and that bodes well this late in the season.
Howell throwing on 3rd down here. They'll roll him out right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to it. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And this will be taken at the 13. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. One of the more impressive punt returns you will see. That one from 87 yards away. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. And now he has home run hitting ability in the punt return department. And he showcases it there all the way back for 6. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Now here's another carry for Harris. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, here's Howell. Able to find the open man, that's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Pickens going in motion left. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. Room to maneuver at the 35. And down to the 29-yard line. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
Well, I guess I need to clarify. I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward.
Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up.
We're always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. On first down, Howell. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, the gap man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Bad red man coverage and decided to test them early. They proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Boswell's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Ravens heading out on offense as we look at the playoff picture in the AFC. Well, with 3 weeks left, they are in one of those 3 wild card spots, Charles, but that spot is not clinched, and there's not a ton of breathing room for them, so the bottom line, they just need to focus on winning right now.
Yeah, they totally have their eyes open, don't they? They know they've got teams trying to run them down. They can hear their footsteps. The question coaches ask guys in the locker room, do you have another gear left to pull away and lock in that playoff spot? If so, let's hit it.
Meanwhile, Jackson's thrown into the hands of Andrews. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. Play action. Now Jackson. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. 2nd and 10. An option give now to Mitchell. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Jackson. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Harris. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now Howell. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Justin Madubuike in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Tough task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. And Dafe always showing up the pass rush skills. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. But he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And a fair catch is taken here, a step or 2 inside the 45-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 45. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 2. Jackson, options out left. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 45-yard line. Nice pickup, 10 yards and a 1st down on the keeper. It looked like almost some miscommunication defensively because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? When you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball, but the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result.
Here's 2nd and 10. On the counter now, it's Dobbins. Nothing good. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
Ball start. Offense.
A 4th and short, had your offense out there. That one stings.
And you know something? Your options change dramatically. Not only is it tougher to go for it, but what if you decided just to line up and try and draw them off sides? If you did it on 4th and short, you could pick up the cheap first down. Now, you still won't get a first down even if you do exactly the same thing.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. They'll go play action. Howard. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. The safety blitz staged to perfection. That time it's a second for a loss of 6. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Howard. Forced out to his left. And a pressure gets to him again. Roquan Smith. He's the one to get him this time. And back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Returnable here from the 38. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Ravens ready to take over. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on the lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. He stiff arms him. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. Give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Holding. Offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Put some points on the scoreboard.
Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. 2nd down coming up. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. They'll get only a couple down to the 44. And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
That's going deep for Bateman. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away, no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
Well, he might be the best kicker the game's ever seen, and we've seen him hit from 66, which is the all-time record. But anything 60-plus, that's a very low percentage kick. Don't tell him he doesn't believe it. But this one winds up no good.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Powell. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Misconnection there. He's hit on his 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every...
And now the up man has it. It's a fake. And he's not going to get to the marker. And that's a turnover on downs. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. Powell to the air on 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Washington. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Harris running straight ahead. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. The Steelers at 500, 7-7 on the year. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Powell now to throw it. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And Howe will throw it. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Howe. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Powell. He finds Pickens over the middle. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 3rd and long. Here's Howell. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now throwing on first down here. Throw left side, taken in by Washington. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Darnell Washington, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Boswell good with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And his throw is incomplete. So we have reached. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run. It's a positive play for the offense.
And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Now left side on the swing pass. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Off play action. It's Howell. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Justin BK picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? Let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
He's up to 70 yards receiving now as that last catch gets him a first down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now a throw here to his running back. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll try and run here with Barber. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
2nd down, Howell back to pass. That's caught, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground. But it Looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analyst. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On first down, Howell. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
2nd and 10, Howell. Finding Johnson on the out route, that's complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Howell looking to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Warren again. And once again, this defense very stout. They stop him for no gain for the 2nd straight play. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Steelers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes it a 17-10 score. Well, now how about this return? And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the 2nd half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. That's into the hands of Flowers over the middle. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. Here's Stick looking to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Flowers. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 35. Throw caught by Raymond. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down and a yard. They'll go again with Dobbins. And the Reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting one more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
They're going to go play action now with Stick. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. Tucker's kick is good, and that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because...
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Traylon Burks, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use than that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Ravens offense getting set and ready for this next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They run the option on 2nd down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now Stick. They're up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Good coverage downfield, led to him picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Dobbins trying the left side. Muscles him off. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 1. Off play action, it's Stick. A short throw caught by Andrews. And Andrews going to have a Ravens 1st down as he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. And option handoff here to Dobbins. Still going inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. So with the Steeler offense on their way out, let's take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC.
And for them right now, not a done deal. They are holding down one of the final 3 wild card spots with 2 weeks to go. But, you know, there are others, Charles, kind of nipping at their heels a bit.
And, Brandon, it's always worth keeping in mind, and I have to keep writing it down for myself. Remember, it's 7 teams in each conference now making the playoffs. So that brings more important games to the end of the season. So, in theory, more teams alive for postseason berth later in the year.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Powell, he'll look to throw it.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now as they're punted away for the 4th time today. Taken in at the 22. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field.
And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
2nd down and 3. Here's a give to Dobbins running right.
Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. That was off kilter. Offense up front, everyone was just kind of out of sync.
Well, from my perspective, that certainly looked like the defense just destroyed that play. Absolutely just took it over.
All right, so I'm going to revamp what I said. The defense was in sync. How about that?
I like that one.
That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner. We watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They go play action now. Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. To throw is Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. The Ravens on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he is caught and brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Again, Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. They'll bring a tight end in motion. Dobbins will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown.
And this is the type of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th.
This taken in right around the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
Sliding out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Running left, it's Warren.
And he'll be taken down at the 18.
Now we'll pause for an injury here. That's George Pickens, the receiver who's in some discomfort. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. And he fields it cleanly. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession.
A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough 1st downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
On 2nd down, here's the option. The quick feet by Jackson. And a solid run here as he pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
A really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the 1st down.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. Darius Rush providing the hit on the play defensively.
Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10.
A handoff running left is Dobbins.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins
finishing strong with 3 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Ravens get an important score there to extend their lead here this 4th quarter.
Tucker with the extra point, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
Over the middle, complete. It's Warren. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Back to throw, Howell. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gets him a 1st down. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets him a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Daphne Olay able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset.
Well, they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Powell. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. Well, this game has not been short on intrigue, but that's the backbreaker right there, and it's going to put any hope of victory to bed.
Yeah, they knew they needed the touchdown, and when you have that little time remaining, they know they've got no choice except to go for broke, and that they did. But the interception, that means defeat.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he has the Ravens first down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long.
A give up the middle to Dobbins.
And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll try and throw for it to Jackson.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Ravens first down by a couple of yards, it would appear, as they're able to convert on 4th and 5.
And they'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. Down to a knee goes Jackson, and that should seal it.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter.